Welcome back. Outrage after a federal judge ordered the release of Kilmar Abrego Garcia, that MS-13 gang member, from criminal custody pending his trial. Garcia is an illegal migrant who faces serious criminal charges like human smuggling. His wife credibly accused him of domestic violence. But a U.S. magistrate judge for the Middle District of Tennessee, Barbara Holmes, ruled that Abrego Garcia should be released on his own recognizance. She said the Trump administration failed to prove he was a flight risk or a danger to the community. Well, now the U.S. government says they will deport him to a third-party country upon his release from Tennessee jail. So to discuss this more and the impact that decisions like this from that judge has on Americans and the safety of America, I want to bring in an angel dad, Fred Funderburg. Sorry. Apologies for if I mispronounced that. Fred, whose son Billy and daughter-in-law Natalie were killed by an illegal migrant drunk driver. Sir, it's good to have you on. Thanks so much for coming on. And obviously, my condolences go out to you and your family. First, I'd like you to tell us how your family, and it's pretty clear, but even more so how your family was impacted by the crime ushered in, as we're seeing, by illegal migrants and illegal immigration.
Thank you for having me, John. If the country could see a lot more light shed on these situations, there are so many homicides and rapes and things that happen by illegals. My son and daughter-in-law were killed by an illegal alien. He hit them from behind. They were both going the same direction. He ran them down from behind and drug them almost 3 football field lengths. It was very traumatic. I have another son that was put a shotgun in his mouth after that situation. It's called the ripple effect. So we lost 3 family members, and it was very, very traumatic. This guy was released on personal recognizance bond. He was a repeat offender, and ICE was deporting him when they filed another charge, leaving the scene, failing to stop and render aid to get him back, or he would have been deported back to Mexico and not served time for the crime that he committed. He did get 15 years. They ran it concurrent, so he actually got 30 years, but they ran it concurrent with each other. And he came up for parole 7.5 years later with the help of the Remembrance Project and all of the family members, angel moms and dads and families. We got him to stay in prison, do more of his time. There were I was reading a statement from this guy's wife, and she was saying that they had he's been gone 100 days, taken by the Trump administration, and he's missed anniversaries, birthdays, Father's Day, graduation. And yesterday, as a matter of fact, was the anniversary of my son and daughter-in-law's death 9 years ago. So, the anniversary, they kind of hit home there.
You'll never see them. Yeah, you'll never see them again. Right.
No, sir. The grandkids will never get to see their parents or anything like that. And it's just they have no idea when they talk about families being separated. They have no clue what a family being separated is till they walk in our shoes. There are thousands and thousands of families that have lost loved ones to illegal aliens. And the Remembrance Project, if someone is interested, they can go to that. The remembranceproject.org and see some of those stories. Some of the family members and some of those very, very traumatic.
Absolutely. And Fred, we have about 30 seconds left, and you touched on a lot of this, but what is your message to judges like Barbara Holmes who are willing to release guys like Abrego Garcia, from jail and again, risking the safety of Americans, and possibly more traumatic situations like your own in the time we have left?
Well, the main thing that I've got to say is if they deported all the illegal aliens, there would be no more angel families. They've taken a lot of lives. So I hope the judge is watching this and, she can understand what it's like. No one knows the pain in your heart that you will go through. And a lot of family members have felt that. This guy is an illegal alien. He broke the law. He needs to be punished.
Fred Funderburg, sir, appreciate you coming on. Thank you so much. Great to talk to you. And again, keep putting that message out. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for having me, John. Thank you.